All right, so today we're diving into something that I think a lot of our listeners are going to find pretty interesting.
Okay.
We're taking a look at this new personal finance podcast,
Hmm.
called Money Moves Made Easy. We've got all the info about it right here.
Cool.
And, our listeners are really into taking control of their finances
Absolutely.
and, getting that financial literacy that's so important these days, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So we're going to break it all down,
Awesome.
see what this podcast is all about, and see if it really lives up to its name, you know.
Definitely.
That easy part, right?
Yeah, that's a big claim.
It is. It is.
Money moves made easy.
So, I've been looking at this promotional material they have.
Right.
And one thing that really jumps out at me
Okay.
is this kind of like energetic and really encouraging tone
Yeah, I see that.
that they have.
Yeah, it's like they're trying to make personal finance
Right.
not scary.
Not a chore. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is, a lot of people find it that way, right?
It can be intimidating.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's interesting they're taking this kind of empowerment angle.
It is. Yeah.
Definitely.
And it seems like they're going for a pretty wide range of topics too, right?
Yeah, it looks like they're hitting all the
Yeah.
core stuff, like
Yeah.
budgeting and saving,
Mm.
investing, all that.
Yeah. Those financial literacy basics
Yeah, exactly, the basics.
that everybody needs to know.
Yep.
One thing I was really curious about, though,
Okay.
they keep talking about these creative ways to save.
Right.
So I don't know. Are we talking about extreme couponing here? Or is there something a little more, I don't know,
Sophisticated.
sophisticated? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say for sure without actually listening to the episodes,
True.
but it sounds like they're trying to get away from that
Yeah.
kind of deprivation mindset that a lot of people have with saving money.
Right. Like you got to give up everything.
Yeah, exactly. It tastes like, maybe they'll talk about negotiating, like
Yeah.
getting better deals
Mhm.
or finding discounts
Right.
or even like side hustles, to make
Yeah.
extra money.
Yeah. I love that.
So you can have a little more breathing room in your budget.
Yeah. Without feeling like you're,
Sacrificing everything fun.
exactly.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
They're not just shying away from the, tougher topics either.
Right, right.
I mean, debt is a big one.
Huge.
Yeah.
A lot of people struggle with that.
Absolutely. And it can be really overwhelming. You feel like you're drowning in it.
Definitely.
But they specifically mentioned helping people handle debt like a pro,
Okay.
which sounds pretty promising.
Yeah, that sounds like they're going to dig into some strategies for paying it down.
Yeah.
Smart ways to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Improve your credit score. Maybe even talking about negotiating with creditors, which can be really helpful.
Yeah, I mean, that kind of knowledge can be so empowering,
It can be.
especially when you're feeling trapped.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It's like, you're not powerless in that situation.
exactly.
There are things you can do to
Exactly.
take control.
Okay, so they cover the basics. They talk about creative ways to save. They tackle debt.
Mm-hmm.
But what about the bigger picture, right?
Right.
You mentioned financial freedom
Yeah.
earlier.
Yes.
What do they even mean by that?
Well, that's a good question because, financial freedom is kind of a buzzword.
It is.
It gets thrown around a lot,
Right,
and it can mean different things to different people.
right.
So it'll be interesting to see how they define it.
Yeah.
Is it about early retirement?
Okay.
Is it about, starting a business?
Right.
Or is it just about having more flexibility in your life
I see.
to make choices without being limited by money?
Choices, yeah.
Yeah,
That's powerful.
it is.
One thing that's really clear from their messaging, though,
Okay.
is that they're all about action.
Yeah, I get that sense too.
Yeah.
Like it's not just about learning,
Mm-hmm.
it's about doing.
Yeah, that tagline, Money Moves Made Easy,
Right.
really emphasizes that, right?
Definitely.
Like, it's not just about understanding the concepts.
You got to put it into practice.
You got to put it into practice,
Yeah.
make those moves.
Exactly.
And they even talk about
Yeah.
building a community
I saw it.
of savvy savers and smart spenders.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. What do you make of that?
Well, it seems like they're trying to create a support system,
Okay.
where people can share their tips and tricks.
Celebrate their wins.
Exactly. Celebrate the wins.
Yeah.
Encourage each other.
Right, because sometimes it's just about knowing that you're not alone in this.
Absolutely.
Right.
It can be really motivating
Totally.
to have that community.
So, I mean, based on everything we've talked about,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like Money Moves Made Easy
Yeah,
could be a really valuable resource
definitely.
for anyone who's looking to, level up their financial literacy.
For sure.
And take control of their money.
Absolutely. Especially if you're looking for a positive, encouraging approach.
Yeah, and I like that they seem to be meeting people where they are.
Exactly. Not everybody's starting from the same place.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they offer this practical advice, actionable steps to help you reach your goals.
Whatever those goals may be.
Whatever those goals may be.
Yeah.
Exactly. So thinking about everything we've discussed, what are you personally most excited to explore?
Ooh, good question about this podcast.
Yeah, what's that one money move that you're ready to make?
That's a tough one.
It is a tough one.
I have to think about that.
Well, we'd love to hear our listeners' thoughts, too.
Yeah, definitely.
Let us know what you're thinking.
Absolutely.
Until next time, happy diving.
Happy diving.